so I'm watching my good friend Charlie's show, which I recommend everyone do. If you're not watching Macroaggressions with Charlie Robinson, oh man, he he does a great show. He does. And he had a dude on, and they're talking like some wild shit, and then all of the sudden there's just a seamless, emotionless, like nary a change in cadence or tone, none of that from. And these are the projects that we know that we have. There's YouTube videos and History Channel things that talk about these tunnels. And my father, the first time that he was abducted by aliens, was brought, and it just seamlessly transitions into this. There are generational families that are abductees, and they've been studying, for blah, blah, blah. And like, okay. So Charlie art bells the fuck out of it, takes it for what it is, asks questions, pushes back where like someone who was 100% on board with it would push back a little bit. Wild fucking conversation. I mean, it's like that. There was just no warning whatsoever.
I got on board the Coast to Coast train a little late, probably around 2003 with what's his name that's doing it now. Snorri. Yeah. It was like, you know what's great though? It is on all Art Bell's old stuff. I think it's Art Bell on Periscope. That's the channel on YouTube, and it has like, it doesn't have all the Coast to Coast, but it has like his Midnight in the Desert. And that was the other show that he did. He kind of did on his own. I can't think of it right now, but so good. I mean, that's my bedtime stories. I listen to that shit going to bed at night, and I guess like something kind of snapped in me back in 2000 when all that bullshit was going on with Bush and Gore, and it was like my spidey senses were tingling like something is off here, like in the grand cosmos of like not just politics but like how the world works in general. And it always puts a smile on my face to hear folks like you who are telling the truth, and finding ways to get around the man trying to bring you down, because you are trying to tell the truth to people, and it ain't like you're up here selling shitty cereal like some people on the internet. You know who I'm talking about? Those people, the cockroaches of the establishment.
Long fucking list, man, and I do gotta go by like 7 my time. We couldn't get through.
No, right?
But I mean, there are some particularly, I don't know, roided out turd polishers. Probably. Look, man, I'm not here to disparage anyone or stop anyone from making a buck. I'm not. But I think at the end of the day, it's important to recognize that a significant amount of people, myself included, are trying to eat off of this. I make no fucking bones about that. None whatsoever.
Yeah, and there's
not a lavish life I'm after. Clearly.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you compare like different outlets on there, because people are they're getting away from the cable news slowly but surely, and they are coming to find alternative sources like through YouTube or Rumble or Rockfin or Odyssey or any of these other video sites that host people. And so, we need gatekeepers on this side to kind of like, when the newbies come in, to kind of say, hey, look, I know you're looking for this and this, but these cats over here, they're going to be selling you a bill of goods, and I'm not saying I'm a better person than them. I'm just saying, let the buyer beware, because, it is kind of the Wild West out here for the most part, until like YouTube and all the, you know, Twitter and all these other places started cracking down with censorship. But, you know, we need truth tellers, and there, like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with trying to make money to live, right? If, you know, if I think it would be great if somebody like you, if like your whole, your all your needs are taken care of, and you're able to do this, because this, I mean, yes, the living part, obviously you can't do this without living, right? But this work that you're doing and others like you are doing is extremely important, because you're not seeing it or hearing it outside of the internet mostly, right?
I mean, even to like spread that out a little bit further, even like Candace Owens. I don't know if you saw this. She did it looked like a selfie video where she was in a brown, like she was in a brown hoodie and the hood was up, and she was shooting it from like fat girl angle, so she looked even smaller. And I basically what she was saying was that the reason that Donald Trump is a vaccine salesman isn't because he's a vaccine salesman, it's because he's not hella online. He doesn't, you know, he just goes to mainstream sources, he doesn't draw from the internet for anything. And she got attacked for that. Where the point people who were attacking her were trying to make was that, well, of course, you know, you go down on any rabbit hole on the internet that you want to, but if you want real news, you go to trusted sources. Like this segment brought to you by Pfizer. This next segment brought to you by Moderna. This next segment brought to you by Johnson Johnson. We're going to give you the straight dope brought to you by General Electric and Pfizer. Like, are you with a straight face? You know, and look, I only have the kind of love for Candace Owens that I have for all women that particular shade. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. And she's fine. She is. Like, I
don't know, man.
and look, I'm not saying her in particular, but if someone wandered by me that looked a whole lot like her, I would be talking to her. Now, I'd be like, Warren, I'm sorry, bro. There you go.
I mean, as far as her looks are concerned, yeah, she's a beautiful lady. But the thing,
yeah, I'm shallow.
No. But the thing that here's some shallow shit right here. I'm an eye guy, and her eyes to me are like too far apart. You know what I mean? It's like somebody did a Photoshop and cut her face in half, and then just like flipped the other side and made it kind of look that weird shit. Or because she could be reptilian. She could be reptilian. And that's how their eyes are.
Them crazy eyes. And like, and you know better, you know better. You know better. But every once in a great while, you're like, oh, fuck it. I'll destroy my life. Why not? You know? I'm aware of what's going to happen when I put my hand in the fire. I know exactly what's going to happen. But boy, it's been a while since I have had third-degree burn.